You wake up and the war is already lost. Behind your eyes, there's a man screaming, but no one can hear him. Not even you. Your limbs feel like lead. Your breath is shallow. Your thoughts are fogged like a battlefield after the smoke. You tell yourself it's just another slow morning, but deep down, you know something's dying. It's not just your energy. It's your edge, your fire, that instinct that once pulled you out of bed with purpose. Now, it's buried beneath layers of stress, routine, and years of playing it safe. You walk through your life like a ghost in your own home, present but not alive, seen but not felt, like your soul's been exiled from the shell it once ruled. And the world tells you to accept it, that this is aging, that this is manhood, that the ache in your back, the disconnection in your bedroom, the silence in your chest is all just normal. But deep inside, there's a rebel screaming, a forgotten force begging, free me from this mortal shell. That force? That's your primal nature, the part of you that doesn't want comfort. It wants conquest. It wants to feel the blood rush again, to rise with purpose, to break the chains of numbness and reclaim what the grind has stolen. But until you wake that force, you'll stay trapped in a body that remembers who you were, but not how to become him again. A few years ago, while cleaning out the garage, I found this old flashlight I used to take on camping trips with my kids. It was covered in dust, rusted on the outside, looked completely useless. But out of curiosity, I put in fresh batteries. And when I turned it on, boom, the whole room lit up like nothing had ever been wrong. That moment stuck with me because I realized I felt exactly like that flashlight. I wasn't broken, but I hadn't been taken care of. Years of stress, poor sleep, and pretending everything was fine had left me feeling dull, heavy, and honestly, kind of invisible. A few nights later, I was lying in bed next to my wife, and she rolled over and touched my chest. I remembered that flashlight, and for the first time, I admitted to myself, I feel like that thing. Faded, weak, forgotten. On the outside, I looked tired, worn down. My energy was low, my mornings felt heavy, and even though I was going through the motions, something inside me had gone dim. But deep down, I knew I still had light left in me. I just didn't know how to turn it back on. If you're a man over 40 and you wake up feeling like something's missing, not just physically, but in your fire, your focus, your sense of direction, you're not alone. You're not too far gone. You don't need pills or pep talks. The number one thing you can do to break the cycle and reignite your masculine energy is what I call the Spartacus Trigger. It's a 5-minute ritual that primes your nervous system for action, resets your hormones, and gives your body the signal it's been dying to hear. I'm not done. Why Spartacus? Because he was a man who had every reason to stay down. Enslaved, beaten, controlled, yet he rose. Not just once, but every single day. He didn't wait for permission. He didn't ask to feel motivated. He activated his will through breath, tension, and presence. That's what this trigger does for you. It cuts through the fog and forces your system to remember you are still powerful. Here's how it works. 1. Drop into a wide squat, take 20 slow nasal breaths, explode upward, and do 10 power breaths. Slap your chest twice and say your command phrase. Your command phrase needs to be something empowering to yourself. I'm a man or I'm powerful are examples, but it needs to be personal, something that deeply resonates every time you say it. The Spartacus Trigger is how you rise like a man who refuses to fade. But it's just the beginning. Because once you activate that primal energy, you need to channel it into structure, clarity, and momentum that lasts. That's why I created the Warrior Morning, a simple, powerful guide that builds on the Spartacus Trigger to give you a full masculine morning framework. It's fast, it's direct, and it's built specifically for men over 40 who want to feel sharp, strong, and centered without wasting time. You can claim it 100% free when you join the Vigor or newsletter. Just hit the link in the description. Inside, you'll get weekly insights, tools, and real strategies to help you reclaim your edge from the inside out. No fluff, no BS. If you're ready to stop waking up like a prisoner and start rising like a warrior, then hit that link. You've got more fire left than you think.